Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for another edition of the Mayor's Briefing. I am Olga George, the City of Pittsburgh, and Mayor Ed Gainey's press secretary. To provide you with the information regarding the goings of the mayor for this week is Interim Communications Director Sydney Cooper. Sydney?
Thank you, Olga. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a great start to your week. As always, we are here to share important updates regarding key events, engagements, and happenings that Mayor Gainey will be attending this week, as well as some updates on key initiatives and campaigns for the administration. In the spirit of managing and designing infrastructure within the City of Pittsburgh that keeps residents safe, Mayor Ed Gainey and the Department of Mobility and Infrastructure will mark the start of the North Avenue Safety and Signals Project with a groundbreaking ceremony this afternoon. This project is one of the most exciting traffic signal and pedestrian safety projects of the year and represents a significant investment in the Central North Side in 2025 from multiple levels of government. This project is a major investment in safer streets and stronger connections for the North Side, ensuring that residents, students, and visitors can travel safely between neighborhoods, parks, and schools. Made possible through the leadership of DOMI and our project partners, this work is further strengthened by PennDOT's support in closing a key funding gap. The administration believes that this is what progress looks like, investing in our neighborhoods, ensuring safe connections, and making sure that everyone in Pittsburgh feels safe, welcomed, and can thrive in their own community. We look forward to seeing everyone later on this afternoon. Also this afternoon, Mayor Gainey will join the Fairmont Pittsburgh to celebrate their 15th anniversary. Mayor will be presenting the Fairmont team with a proclamation to mark this milestone occasion. On Tuesday, Mayor Gainey will join the Department of Public Safety to recognize a local hero. Downtown Public Safety Center officers will present a civilian award to Armani Coleman for his dedication to the flag and display of patriotism as a testament to the American spirit. Earlier this year, Armani worked extremely hard to not allow the American flag in Point State Park to touch the ground during inclement weather when it broke free. Mayor Gainey and the department are extremely grateful to Armani for this act of heroism and look forward to celebrating him. On Wednesday, Mayor Gainey will sit down for a live interview with Ryan Dito of Axios at the City Line Event Center, where they will discuss the city's economic future, affordable housing, population growth and diversity, and the upcoming 2026 NFL Draft. This conversation marks a key moment in the launch of Axios Pittsburgh with special insights from influential leaders such as Louis Von Ahn, co-founder and CEO of Duolingo, and Michael Williams, Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer at U.S. Steel. On Thursday, Mayor Gainey will have an audience with students of the Youth Civic Leadership Academy. YCLA is a 15-week program that immerses youth in civic leadership and engagement opportunities. The purpose of the program is to offer a course designed to expose students to experiential and project-based learning. This week's visit aims to enrich YCLA students by facilitating a meaningful interaction with the mayor. This meet and greet will provide students with the opportunity to engage in discussions on topics such as civic engagement, leadership, Mayor Gainey's political journey, and other youth-related issues pertinent to the city of Pittsburgh. And later in the evening, Mayor Gainey will attend Literacy, Pittsburgh's annual One Big Table International Tasting Event. The One Big Table event is a culturally immersive evening featuring international cuisine by local restaurants, captivating entertainment, and diverse art forms. Mayor Gainey is looking forward to the opportunity to taste, learn, and appreciate many of the different culinary traditions and cultures that will be present at the event and that are present here locally. Friday is gearing up to be a busy one. On Friday morning, Mayor Gainey will join Dr. Andre Samuel and the Citizen Science Lab for a groundbreaking celebration at the vacant MLK Reading Center located at 636 Heron Avenue in the Hill District. Founded in 2015, TCSL has become a leader in providing interactive STEM programming for students within the greater Pittsburgh region. Originating in the Hill District, neighborhood, and South Hills region, TCSL provides an accessible space to connect young people with opportunities to increase STEM knowledge, academic achievement, and self-confidence. TCSL secured site control of 636 Heron Avenue last year and is working to renovate the building to support its Project Dream vision, which will convert the building into TCSL's new headquarters and laboratory. Mayor Gainey is excited to join the community in marking the start of what we know will be a staple organization that will be transformational for youth in the Hill District and beyond. And later in the day, Mayor Gainey will join the rest of the city in cheering on our home team, Pittsburgh Pirates, for the 2025 home opener. Mayor Gainey invites everyone in the city to throw on their best Pirates gear and get ready to root for our beloved Buccos as they prepare to take on the New York Yankees. Mayor Gainey will end the day at the August Wilson Society's celebratory event. The year 2025 marks the great August Wilson's 80th birthday and the 20th anniversary of his death. As one of the nation's foremost literary figures, his body of work has and continues to influence literary figures and artists while simultaneously expanding audiences as a result of his lasting critical and commercial success. Mayor Ed Gainey will issue a proclamation celebrating August Wilson's legacy at that event. The proclamation will focus on the 2025 Biennial Colloquium, celebrating 20 years, August Wilson's legacy, and the confluence of voices in literary and cultural expression. On Sunday, the mayor will have an audience with the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank and Just Harvest as they partner to host Empty Bowls. The friendly, informal meal of local chef-inspired soups, tasty breads, and treats will serve as an opportunity to raise awareness about hunger in our community. The mayor is looking forward to connecting with residents to raise funds for this worthy cause. A few updates now. The City of Pittsburgh Department of Public Works and the Pittsburgh Parking Authority are partnering to improve street sweeping operations and enforcement for the 2025 season. This year, Pittsburgh Parking Authority will utilize automated enforcement technology to enhance compliance with parking restrictions, ensuring streets are cleaned more efficiently. The automated enforcement system will utilize smart cameras on Pittsburgh Parking Authority vehicles in order to catch license plates data from cars parked on streets set to receive street sweeping. Any parking violation tickets that are issued as part of this process will be delivered by mail. The 2025 street sweeping program will begin on Tuesday, April 1st, tomorrow, and continue through November 30th. Residents are encouraged to check street signs on their block for scheduled sweeping times and parking restrictions. The Infrastructure Commission met, of course, continuing our work on bridges, ready to move on to get a complete inventory, assess the state, and make plans regarding retaining walls. The city has nearly 1,000 of these. Using the same asset management techniques as the Bridge Asset Management Program, we learned on our bridges, to get our arms around these important structures. And continuing the fight for fair and affordable housing, on Friday, Mayor Ed Gainey announced a powerful local response to the recent rollback of civil rights protections, calling it one of the most dangerous challenges to fairness in a generation. As the Trump administration dismantles fair housing protections and slashes funding for oversight, Pittsburgh is stepping up to defend its residents and make one thing clear: public dollars will not support discrimination. Joined by housing advocates, community leaders, and Councilman R. Daniel Lavelle, Mayor Gainey, along with representatives from the URA and the Pittsburgh Commission on Human Relations, unveiled and signed executive orders reaffirming the city's unwavering commitment to fair housing, racial justice, and the right for all residents to live without fear of displacement or exclusion. Through these executive orders, the City of Pittsburgh will use its local authority to enforce fair housing rules where a Trump-led HUD has walked away, making civil rights a requirement, not a suggestion. Require that any developer receiving local public financing formally certify that they will follow Pittsburgh's fair housing laws and comply with oversight from the Pittsburgh Commission on Human Relations. And prohibit landlords and developers who receive public funds from rejecting tenants based on their source of income. including housing choice vouchers, Section 8, Social Security, disability benefits, or other forms of public assistance. On behalf of the City of Pittsburgh and the Office of Mayor Ed Gainey, I want to thank you all for attending today's briefing. At this time, there are no questions, so I just want to thank you all again for tuning in and hope you all have a wonderful week.